Hello, self-alignment here. This is very interesting. So, in this reading, there are 12 cards. 1 and 2 equals 3. 3 is is the number for communication. So, in this reading, you have the Emperor, and then this one it does indicate a male. All right. This man is an authority figure, head of a household, a father, was or is a husband, and he's just kind of looking out over everything that he's done, looking at his children. This person may have 2 children. One may be a boy and one may be a girl. Just saying. They may have Aries somewhere in their chart. But they're just kind of like looking out over everything. And they're proud. And they should be. Because this person worked really, really hard to get where they are. They had to overcome a lot. I mean, this person overcame a lot of obstacles, a lot of battles, a lot of emotional turmoil, a lot of mental anguish, a lot of confliction about, not doing what they want and doing what they have to do, what's right. Sometimes our heart gets on our sleeve and we want to do different things. But they overcame all those obstacles, and they did it, and there's a balance. And their rewards are coming in very quickly. This is something that they've worked on for a very long time, and they're proud of it. They put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it, a lot of time and energy, a lot of thought, a lot of love, a lot of hard work, sleepless nights, and they're going to be reaping those rewards. He should start seeing them very soon. This person is a multitasker. This person is everywhere and anywhere. This person is someone you want on your side. This is someone that is a good husband and father. And this is someone that gets down and in there with his kids. They don't just go play or find something to do. They go and do whatever the kid needs. They're there. Well, in this situation, they've had a lot of distractions and a lot of thoughts. They've been stuck in their head a lot, keeping themselves hostage, cutting off communications that need to be had. But it shows here that once upon a time they were very fearful, and that they were very mindful of their actions, their thoughts, their words, and it's showing here, it says that they're rushing upon the blade without fear in their heart, that they're tired of being kept hostage to themselves. Why would I want to be held hostage with me when I could be held hostage with somebody else? They've been doing a lot of healing though, so all this was necessary. A separation of sorts, a long amount of time has gone by, But this person is very balanced and trustworthy and very methodical in their moves, their actions, what they say, what they do, when they make plans, when they get jobs. But they've done a lot of healing, and they're really just ill. I'll just say that. They're just emotionally ill and physically ill. And like I said, they're having a lot of sleepless nights, and they're in an environment, a town, a city, a state. This one is indicating a town, like a community, that's making them feel shut out and left out in the cold, like they don't really matter, like all these people, wow, I thought and you're finding out something totally different. So because you're finding out that things aren't what they seem, and neither are people, you feel left out, like you don't belong. So it's a troubled situation, and if you stick around, it's only going to be temporarily fixed. So this is indicating that you'll have to move to a new location, to calmer waters, something new and fresh. It says here that you're one hell of a businessman and can make that money, honey. So, and you're very strong, and you've found the strength within to make a move like that. Not only are you making a move like that, but you're also making a move towards someone that pretty much feels the same way you do, the Empress. So it's really funny. There are 12 cards. The beginning is the Emperor, and the end is the Empress. Huh. So I would say that these two, this is considered twin flame, soulmate, divinely orchestrated union, as it's got the Emperor and the Empress. That tells me that there is going to be communication between these two. I don't know when, didn't check, not trying to, I just know it's coming. So, yay. And there is deep love in this union too, so he's kind of seeing that the one person everybody is like, nah, is the real one, and all of them are like the not real ones. So, yeah. Trust me, that person that you're going to is feeling, like I said, exactly the same way you are. Love, light, peace, guys. But if you would like to book a reading with me, please send me a message at soulfulalignment73@gmail.com, and I'll get a hold of you as soon as possible.